Hello, this is the OSCEdays
Hello.
2015 interview with Athens. We are here right on.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going in Berlin?
My name is Lars,
and I'm Julia.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Max.
Hey, Max. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's very sunny here. So yeah, it's lovely. I should show you a bit of the site. We are in Spithari, which is 42 kilometers south of Athens, near Marathon. And this is an eco-community which has been here for about 4 years. So there's currently a festival going on, and there's around 150 people here learning workshops on things like building wind turbines, growing mushrooms, upcycling materials, and all sorts of good stuff like that. But let me show you where we are, because we're on top of a mountain. So have a look.
Wow.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here are the wind turbines. I don't know if you can see. Which is supplying all of the power for the site. Everything here is powered by the wind turbines and by solar power. So it's entirely renewable energy, which is really cool.
Cool.
So yeah, what would you like to know a bit more about what we've been up to?
Definitely. Please tell us a little bit about the people that were there and yeah, what they did.
Sure. Well, this is an open event. It's a free festival, and the intent for the weekend is that this is going to become an open site very soon. So anybody who's interested can come here and get involved with the community and develop their resources. They're looking at ways of sourcing water better than they do already and building more infrastructure. And like I say, currently it's all run off renewable energy. So they've got quite large capacity to run events here and support a community. They grow their own food. They have some livestock. So our role here is we're trying to keep track of everything that's going on, because we want to create an open source circular economy festival kit, so that if people want to run a festival or an event and make it truly open, a truly circular event with zero waste, then we're investigating everything that's going on so that they'll be able to do that properly. So we're keeping track of the energy use, we're keeping analytics on the food of what's being brought here, what's wasted, what's being used for compost, and how it's being sourced, whether it's organic or reclaimed, all of this kind of stuff. We're researching transport, how people get here, and how they're planning on getting back, and people's general attitudes. And we're explaining to them a little bit about the circular economy, because this is an open event, anybody can come. So everybody has some interest in sustainability and these sorts of things. So we're introducing them more to the idea of the circular economy and seeing what they think might be useful, or what they could contribute thinking towards a circular event. So it's been really interesting so far, and it's a beautiful location and some great people.
That sounds super interesting, and there are a lot of challenges. I know, for example, in Rennes, one in London, and today we have one in Berlin, focused on the creation of an open source circular economy lab. So really an ongoing place. And I think an exchange between your challenge and all these challenges will be really interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and also
we're very keen to. Yeah.
And also, so you have found a good way to communicate with people on site and to tell them how this all works on site. Are you also planning to maybe share some of your knowledge online in form of tutorials or other ways?
Yeah, definitely. We've been tracking all sorts of qualitative data, because this being a festival site, there's a lot of different stuff going on, and some people are only here for a short time. Some people have more idea of the kind of concepts that we're talking about. And also we're aware that there's quite a lot of preparation that needs to go in beforehand for us to be able to accurately chart the data that we're looking for. So we're going to share our whole experience. There are some ways in which we really need to improve, and we know what we need to plan for if we're going to do this again. So we're going to publish all of this along with the first version of the toolkit, so that people can start developing it. And this is a very remote location. We're currently using a Wi-Fi antenna connecting to the Athens network, 40 kilometers away. So if we can manage to keep track of everything going on here with very little technology available to us, then we hope that it would be simpler in some ways to keep track of it inside a more contained environment, like a lab or a hackerspace or something like this. So yeah, but if anybody's got any related challenges or they've got any requests for knowledge that we might have, we're very, very happy to share. So
Yeah.
it's just
We will spread the word about this as much as we can. But we all meet in the forums for the exchange. I see that we are joined by Tim. Hey, Timothy, do you have a question to Athens?
Hey, I'm very interested by your challenge because we also try to do it here in France, but as you said, it needs a lot of preparation if you want to collect the data beforehand and do stuff in like 5 days too short. But yeah, I would like to keep on working on this challenge because I think it's really interesting in a circular economy approach.
yeah.
So you like it. Why do you actually like circular economy?
Why did you wanted to join the open source circular economy days, and why do you think open source and circular economy make a good couple, Max?
To me, yeah. Well, there's a lot of talk about when people want to run festivals or large-scale events that they want to make sure that everything takes place and is truly sustainable and truly zero waste. But unfortunately, a lot of the time you can get a group of people together involved in lots of interesting stuff, and they can share a lot of skills. But there's no recording of that data to make it shareable, so that if somebody else wants to set something up, they don't have to learn it by themselves, and they will have to create a lot of waste along the way. So if we can encourage the idea of the circular economy and share that expertise through the open source model, then hopefully it will make it a lot easier for people to actually achieve something close to zero waste, if not managing to achieve it straight away, because as I say, there's a lot of challenges we need to address. But these kind of things are very popular, and some of them can have a lot more people than are here. So that's the potential to create a lot of waste. But if it's managed correctly, we can share a lot of skills, we can share a lot of knowledge and passion behind it, and create a network. But we need to be able to facilitate that happening through the kind of research that we're trying to do here. So the workshops that are currently taking place, there's some around gayer education down there. There's some people talking about food cultivation. I'll just show you. You see people gathered around the site. And all of the stuff that people are learning here, hopefully they'll take back home and they'll start working on stuff. We've also had there's going to be another workshop from Faircoin who are here, and they had one yesterday. And they're repeating their meetings to get people to contribute to stuff and see if they can actually find people to work with them when they go away from this. And we'd like to make it so that if it's something very simple, like upcycling materials to make shoes, which is a workshop that's been happening each day, then we want to be able to share that online so that people don't have to necessarily attend the event to find out about that. We want to make it completely available. So open source and circular economy suits our aims for this very well.
Super cool. Super, super cool. Do you have something that you want to show us, or did you already show everything?
I mainly want to show you the site. I don't know how much of the mountains you can see, but this is an absolutely beautiful setting. Let me walk you around. So yeah, this is fairly remote. There's a very rocky road to lead up here, but once you get up here, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
So if we can make sure that we're zero waste as far as possible while we're up here.
Matt, and I would have one more question. Greece is a lot because you are in Athens, located in Greece. Greece is a lot in the news lately because your economy is struggling. I don't know if you have ever thought about it, but do you see any way where open source and circular economy principles, maybe even the combination of both, might be helpful to overcome the economic crisis in Greece these days? Or
well, there are lots of different issues in Greece, and people here are very friendly. This is one thing that you notice when you get here. So there are certain problems which are very, very necessary to address first of all. Like there are people on the street who don't have anything to eat. So for instance, yesterday a guy came along and he has he cooked the food for everybody here, and he runs a kitchen which is entirely free. So he normally works out of Athens and feeds anybody who can't get themselves food otherwise. But he's really doing this out of goodwill, and he's only one guy. He's an amazing person, but it would be great if he could have some support. So we can put some sort of challenges open source towards that, so that we can find ways to support him, maybe financially, but also to be able to source help or see if there's any way that he can become more efficient, or assess the needs of the particular areas that he might want to base himself in. That's one example of ways in which it could help. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be addressed here, and if we can put out the solutions and the resources to the community that are already doing a lot of good stuff around here, particularly in Athens, then hopefully we can strengthen that effort, and it can become a big, large-scale thing.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. And we are with you on that. So, do we have some
Definitely.
final message or something you want to say, some words of wisdom to share with the community?
Well, we're very keen to put it out to the we're very keen to put it out to the rest of the OSCE Day community and see what we can complement each other over, because this is a fairly unusual site to be doing this kind of thing. So we'd like to see how our data and everything that we've experienced can help out other people, how it might be relevant. So please get in touch, and it's fantastic to be involved and speaking to you guys.
Cool.
Do you want one last look at the site before we go?
Yeah, please.
Here we are. And like I said, this is an open project. If anybody wants to come over, then just get in touch with us, and we can link you up. Everybody's super friendly here. There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is an open invitation. Come visit.
Okay. So everyone, visit Max and the OSCEdays community in Athens. Hey, thanks so much for doing it. Thanks so much joining our community, making it grow, and I hope to see you soon, and let's do some more work together.
Definitely. Cool. Great to talk to you.
Bye, man. Have fun at your event.
Thanks for your hard work. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.